found it.
What'd you get?
Can I have it?
Yeah, you can have it.
You can't see me. You'll never find me in here. Okay, I'm gonna play with my frozen leaves and these regular leaves.
You are too cute, man.
It's a happy boy.
Pretty proud of yourself on that one.
It was a lot of work getting it out of the bowl.
Yeah, I watched you.
You're so silly. Have we just been working you too hard, buddy?
Kind of seems that way.
You haven't recharged enough today. Although you did have a long recharge session this morning. You're a puppy. I also traveled miles through the woods yesterday looking for that bear.
Thanks for being such a big helper.
Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. It has been an absolutely beautiful day. Feels like spring weather out here, like quite literally.
Oh, it's glorious.
55 degrees or something.
Yeah.
We haven't done our evening feeding yet, but the steer pen, see all that spit? The steer pen,
Did you get it?
we're working on it, making progress. And we've got some fun things in the future. I've been talking to Chad and somebody else that you're gonna meet in the coming weeks. And we're very excited about it, but I'm not gonna tell you about that right now. So we are on a mission to get this thing done. Primarily today, no more bird run.
No more bird run. It's officially a steer run.
We turned a bird run into a cat run. We turned a bird run into a steer run. We're gonna see how many runs for how many different animals we can have.
I mean, we're just recycling.
Gonna break records.
Recycle, reuse.
Recycle, reuse. We've been working for a little while. It's fun. It's good.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep it this for a little while and then go down and feed some animals because they are even acting quite differently because of this beautiful weather.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fun.
It's so much fun.
Okay, let's get to it. Oh, by the way, sunset on the way. This is going to be a beautiful evening.
Yeah.
My goodness. Even without all the green, you know? It's not as pretty as it is in spring, but it's still beautiful.
It's still beautiful. I'll take it.
Man, look at the cut. Look at your color. Man, this fun. It's just a beautiful day out here.
It is beautiful.
Did you intentionally match your hat and your shades and your little
it just
hoodie?
happened to work out that
Oh,
well.
really?
Yeah,
Really? Okay. Cute. I love it. One of our biggest helpers on the day, the Broon Man. He likes to oversee his land from a higher vantage point. He's looking down over his birds, who are, I believe, on the other side of the cat run by the coop.
No, they're right here. You see this group right here?
Ah, I heard the noises. I think that might be most of the crazy eight, or is Gray in there? Yeah, that's the youngsters. Second to youngest. That's funny. Bruno's just making sure everything's going to plan. Good job, Bruno, man. That's my good boy, buddy. Watch that driveway too, okay? Go feed your goats here in a little bit. Completely ignoring me.
You act like you're worn out or something, man.
I've been working hard.
Yeah.
You see all the work I've been doing?
Oh, I see all the work. This thing's completely cleared out. That was all you, wasn't it, Bruno?
This was heavy and I had to move them all.
Good job. Thank you for your help.
No problem. Stay.
You're in for a rude awakening because I'm getting ready to blow all the leaves out, okay?
I'll help you.
Okay.
I catch the wind with my mouth. Broom man, are you helping out in there, buddy?
Such a big helper.
Goodness. You're working so hard.
Yeah, it helps me work harder when he uses my foot as a pillow. Silly boy. Gosh, he's so sweet. Got my foot, Bruno?
Always. He's never rotten or anything.
Yeah.
Never acts like a puppy.
Never.
Mom, Bruno is your biggest helper is?
What?
Bruno? Who your biggest helper is?
I do know, Bruno, that Bruno's my biggest helper.
Oh, thanks.
Bruno, I just saw another wasp nest we gotta get, okay?
Oh, please do. I am terrified of him.
He has all his weight on my foot.
Yeah, he's going to sleep. All the animals today, the warmer temps, have been sleeping, soaking up the sun.
Loving it.
Tired of fighting all that cold, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah.
You're just rough on him, pup. It's a rough life, rough life.
I gotta have my foot back, buddy.
Punish you. Punish you. Where are you going? Oh.
I love you. Yeah, I love you.
Mom, I'm the biggest helper. I bet. Figuring that tool out?
Getting there. Kind of takes a minute, but yeah.
Now it's going to be a matter of keeping track of all those little metal tabs.
I've been trying to put them in my pocket.
Yeah, I've put stuff in the wash before and forgot that I had a bajillion of them in my pocket.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, always fun. Yeah, if they're on the inside, you'll have to do them from the inside unless you can.
I think I'm gonna snip these ones. I'm leaving them. I know it's probably gonna drive you crazy.
She's leaving those. We're standing right here. I have wire clippers within reach.
Maybe I should get you using the tool because I'm sure you'll be way better at it than me.
Well, I've used a few more tools than you. Just a few.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm not here to compete
Not the
because
easiest.
I don't want to embarrass you, but
Oh my gosh. Trust me, I won't be embarrassed. You just master it.
trade me.
Wait, what'd you just say?
You did all the tall ones up high and then you sent me to the ground?
Well, I told you it wasn't like the easiest to maneuver. Look at you. You just did it no problem.
No problem. It's way harder to strip wire and cut it and all that stuff. So once you've done that quite a bit, this makes a little bit more sense.
Oh, good.
He has been in love with that piece of wood.
Yeah, he took that whenever I was stacking wood over in the wood rack.
It's the stringy one, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like it's attached. Those two are attached.
When I was splitting, he did the same thing. like when I was splitting by hand, if he saw me have one that I was trying to break apart, if I threw it down the pile, he'd come over and grab it and walk away with it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, at least take it apart for me, buddy.
You're doing great, babe.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have to say, well, I'm gonna say, but I don't know if it's gonna be right, but this may be the best tarp job we've ever done.
I would agree. Second best is the bird coop roof with the super clamp idea.
Yeah.
And then the cat run. We did a pretty good job on that one.
Yeah.
The second time.
Well, you know.
Not our fault on the first one.
Stuff happens.
Kind of.
Nature happens.
Yeah, I'm not gonna accept fault on that one.
No. What did you just do?
Just putting some more zip tie clips in there. I don't need them in my pockets.
I hit stop and he goes, "Hey, what's in your pocket?" and started shoving zip tie cuttings off or in my pocket.
Well, you know, we need a unified place for them.
Of course.
It's a long ways up there.
I don't think you should even try. That's above your head, babe.
Well, you know.
It's okay. I got it.
Oh,
That wasn't even the biggest one. I got rid of the biggest one.
I wouldn't have come in here if the big one's still up. And I know there's no wasps in them. I don't care.
We are officially wasp nest free.
Well, are you going to do the ones down in the goat pen that I couldn't bring myself to do last summer because I just...
There's some down in the goat pen?
Well, the ones up in the shelter.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'll do them.
Biggins.
I'll get them.
You're so brave.
Well, you know.
You're my hero.
You're my hero.
I can be your hero, baby. Oh.
Not cheesy at all.
No.
Where's Bruno?
Living his best life. You don't see nothing. Are you eating this stuff, dude? Let me eat wood.
What are you doing, big guy?
This is expensive surgery.
So while I was working on the bird, I can't call it a bird run anymore. While I was working on the steer run today, Kyle went and got hay. So he is going to unload it all, load it back up in the hay shed, and get us all stocked up. I'm gonna go down and feed the animals. It's always a nice sight to see being all stocked up on hay. So he's gonna get that all unloaded into the hay shed, and I'm gonna see some goaties in a Herc. Hey, Herc man. Hi, buddy. Oh, have you been playing with your Kong today? I love you. Look at your cute face. Oh, do we need to play Kong tonight and play fetch? Oh, you gonna say hi to the people? You say hi to the people? I love you. I love your little snorts too. Yeah, I love your little snorts. Thank you for your paw prints. Love it. Love it. Hi, everybody. Oh, goodness. Are you excited? Herc is ready to eat. Goodness, that was Weege. Are you talking to him, Weege? So I believe the girls are in heat again, and it's always an interesting time when they're in heat. It just gets everybody all worked up. Can I throw this for you? Can I throw this for you? He always takes it back to his pen. You're so cute. Can I throw it again, Herc? Let me see it. Let me see it. Hercules, you get all the attention because Bruno's in his crate currently. He needed a little recharge. Oh no! Aww. I'll go get it for you. Let's hear it, Earl. Let's hear it. You guys gonna show us how you talk? Did you find you a buddy?
Yeah, he's been very lovey with me today. But I'm not sure what my hand smells like that he's not loving right now. I think ever since Bruno's been feeding with us, this might be one of the first feedings we've done without the Bruin Man.
I know, it's kind of weird, but...
We had to put him down for a nap because he was getting a little unruly.
Recharge
He
time.
didn't fight too hard.
Just a little bit. It wasn't
Once
the worst.
he was in the crate, he was like, yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Plus he filled his belly before he went in, so.
Come on, Bluesy. Little Mario, how did you run in so quickly? Little Mario. Inappropriate. Daisy girl, honey. My goodness, guys. Okay. Crazy.
Earl man, dude.
Dude, they are like...
I'm telling you, that's what I was talking about this morning. They were just in such rare form, but what'd you say, Spruce? Oh, you don't want your food tonight? You're already full? That is the dumbest thing I ever heard.
All right, Mama, get your boys. Get your boys. All right, Mama and boys. Sprucers. Koopa, you gotta come back in. Silly. All right. My goodness. You guys are so loud until you get just a little bit of food in front of you. Spruce, are you and Weech having a conversation? Well, tell them about it. Are you ready for your food? Are you ready for your food?
I'll go sit then while you take Larry and Harry's over.
All right, Larry Bear, get back. Well, Weech, I know, but let me get up in there.
Come on, Larry.
All right, Weech man. Horseman.
Hey, you're okay. You're okay.
Larry and Harry, come on. You're so good. You're so good, Herc. Okay. You stay out of that food. The birds are all down here getting ready for their nightly bedtime flight. Hercules, thank you for picking up the trash after me. It just happened to fall off the post.
And he politely dropped it for me.
You're so much better at that than Bruno. Yeah, you are.
You're killing guineas too.
Well, we don't kill guineas, okay?
Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. Hey, Spursers. He's just a wide load, Herc. He just doesn't know any better. He just doesn't know any better. And some belly scratches. There we go. Just living the life, huh? Living the life. Oh my goodness. Love you, big guy. Look at these paws. These paws are huge. They're so huge. Okay. I gotta keep on moving, okay? So we had been noticing that the goats weren't really eating as much hay as they had been while it was in the little hay hut. So yesterday, the other day, I pulled these hay feeders out in the sun. It seemed to work. This morning, the one on the left was almost completely empty. The one on the right still had stuff in it. But even today, I think it's just because it's warmer, they have not gone through very much hay. Oh my gosh. Sorry, little Mario. Totally tripped on you. Didn't know you were there. They've not gone through very much hay. So I'm really not going to have to add a whole lot. I just think it's one of those things that happens whenever the girls go into heat. It just turns into complete chaos around here. If you saw our latest critters video, we had our most unusual feeding ever, and it was literally the calmest feeding we'd ever had. I'd never seen our goats that way, but they were soaking up the sun and definitely enjoying it. What do you think, big guy? Look, Harry's over there scoping out where Herc's food was. Stinker. So we do have some rain coming in Wednesday evening. We'll move the feeders back under the hay hut tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight just because it's not necessary. It's not going to rain tonight, so they can stay out tonight. But I think tomorrow morning I'll have Kyle help me move them over there so that we just don't take any chances. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, this made me think of it. Ooh, look at that sunset. That's pretty. Oh, it's so funny how much the color changes when you zoom. So I came down earlier and Mr. Sprucers had his horn all wrapped up in this little section right here. And I thought it was really cute because he was like laying his head on the concrete block taking a nap, and I took a picture and sent it to Kyle, and I was like, look at Spruce, he's so cute. And then as I got closer, I realized he was stuck. So I had to come in and rescue him, but he handled it really well. He was very gentle with me. He actually let me just untangle him, and he didn't fight me or anything. I'm so proud of him because it's Spruce. You never know what you're going to get with Spruce. So he was super good for it. I was very, very happy about that. I'm just going to let you guys eat from the bucket for a minute.
by the tractor, but he said, hey, I know Bruno's not out. And I noticed Kit Kat, this new thing to do is hide under that brush cutter until right before sundown. And then if we go in there and start loving on Mr. Miyagi, Kit will come in there too and get the treats and love him.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
You sure look good on that tractor.
You do too, I've seen it.
I'm not on it now.
It would look better if you were.
No. All you, babe.
The Giddies left a few surprises in these hay bales. One of them fell off and I stepped on it and slid in the bed of the trailer, then you smell it. Another one landed on it while I was getting ready to move it and literally dropped a turd and then flew off.
Those are your birds.
On that note, hey, here ya.
I call them his birds, but you all know I'm the one that they follow around, and I'm the worm lady that they always come looking for to get worms from. It's a fun game we play. Herc is sheriffing. Hey, Spruce. Oh, are you going to be camera shy all of a sudden? Are you screaming at Mama? Is he screaming at you, babe? He is, isn't he? You guys are so funny. All right, Weege, are you trying to tell me I forgot something? Well, no. Don't take it inside. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Look at all that hay. Good job, babe.
It's one of my least favorite chores because I have to go all the way out and around. This is the lessons we've learned on how we built this.
Yeah.
With this feeling, got plenty of grain, plenty of dog food, and more than enough hay for a good bit. Happy.
Happy. Well, since Bruno's recharging, I'm going to give Herc Bruno's treat as well.
Go for it. I think he deserves it.
I think he does too. He's been sheriffing pretty hard.
Well, the cats, it's my third pass coming by him, and Mr. Miyagi got scared every time. Third time, finally, he just stayed at his food and watched me. Because I talked to him as I was driving by.
Well, of course.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi, it's just me. So this time he finally just held still and watched, and Kit's still waiting under the brush cutter for him.
They're catching on pretty quick.
Yeah, they got us trained.
Since Bruno's recharging, you get to have his treat tonight, okay? You've been really good. You've been sheriffing pretty hard. Okay, well, it is dusk. My phone died on me, so I had to steal Kyle's phone from him. And when it gets to this point in the evening, as you can see, it's kind of dark. This is where we're at as far as the sun goes. The phone actually makes it look brighter than what it is. But when it gets to this point, we don't stay in here very long because Herc goes into Sheriff Herc mode. And he's just a little on edge, so we don't want to push him too much.
Barely enough sunlight left for it. But guys, this is how our days finish out now. Meow. Mr. Miyagi likes to come back pretty early. And then he waits on his good buddy Kit Kat.
Come here, Kit.
You get into something, buddy?
I was going to say, if we stay out here, they may actually come up to us out here.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I know, buddy. I'm coming. Let me see how much food you got. Hi, Mr. Miyagi. Hi, buddy. Kit Kat. Now, yesterday, we had our evening time like this. And I got to admit, randomly, okay, did I step in guinea poo? We smell like guinea poo. It's got to be me. I got to touched it when I was doing the hay. But these two will randomly I think they just did, smack each other. And the claws aren't out. It's not like how they're not hissing at each other. Or there it is right there. Why do you guys do that?
Did you ever just hit your brother just because you felt like it?
No, I didn't. I might know a couple brothers that may have.
Ask your brothers if they ever just hit each other because they felt like it.
Well, I mean, you gotta You got to define what you mean by felt like it. Like, did the other guy earn it?
Well, I don't know. Kit, did Mr. Miyagi do something to earn that?
I think it's attention. Like, Kit's been climbing up and will even kind of get in my face and kind of touch my beard, and I think the boys know. Like, it's a Bruno and Herc do the same thing, and they claim me, and they're like, mine. Then when I go get Bruno out, Bruno will be all up in my beard like,
who've you been around?
The cats claimed you? Oh, I'm taking you back. Oh, Herc's the best about it.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi.
But they stay out pretty much all day. Mr. Miyagi will come back intermittently, more so than Kit. Kit's really gotten in the habit now, because they'll go out and hunt here in just a little bit once the sun goes down a little further, and they'll check back in all throughout the night every so often and get themselves something to eat, a little drink, and then get them water. And I think they call this home.
I think they officially call it home too.
And they love if Bruno's not out.
Oh yeah.
I had Bruno put up the other day, but I know we got a little heated about it in our last video, but I'm happy to report that, but some of our camera, whenever it captures motion in here, if Bruno's out and he decides to come to visit, he's doing a lot better. Like, Mr. Miyagi was in here today. He came in, kind of checked him out. Of course, Mr. Miyagi said, hey, buzz off. I do believe he stole just a little bit of a snack. And then when he went in his house, because that last clip we showed you when it happened, Mr. Miyagi, hey, don't you need to nibble on me now? You're not petting me enough. Meow. But yeah, Bruno has figured out that Mr. Miyagi can attack from behind the house, so he jumped like, no, where's he coming from? And then he just left him alone.
He's learning.
Yeah, they're just, I get it, you know, he's a nose to the animal dog. That was the problem with him and Hercules was I needed him and them to be able to smell each other through the fence before they did it in person, because Herc is a no-nose kind of person. Like, don't put your nose on me. I can put mine on you, but that's the rule. And so with these cats, he's trying to do that. And he has gotten to be able to sniff Mr. Miyagi. Hey, that's my shirt.
Oh, we need to turn their houses down.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, it's just an observation game. And honestly, there's a lot about training is important, but the other T word that's even more important, especially in puppies and animals new to your place, it's just time. Time and training.
Very true.
You can't be impatient with it, or I promise you're gonna be let down every time, because I get impatient sometimes.
I was gonna say, because we know.
We have learned this now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got a pretty happy kitty down there, don't you?
Yep, he's just rubbing all over me. Hi, Mr. Miyagi.
This is now, could you put my temptations in? Let's get you some treats, guys.
I am so pleased with how friendly they have become.
Yeah, I tested one of the barn cats at the feed store today.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
He was sociable as well, but I mean, he does live in a warehouse full of feed where people are in and out all the time.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I just kind of, got close, and he's like, go for it.
Nice.
Didn't give him too much time. I don't need to smell like other cats.
Well, no. Can we see your cute little face, Mr. Miyagi? Show everybody that mark on your nose. There it is. There it is. He's so funny how he just rolls over on his back all the time.
He is. My dad was telling me that if a cat will look you right in the eyes, that means they trust you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I never heard that. He may have been making stuff up. I don't know.
Well, your dad does make stuff up.
But he also has 2 cats, and he's even crazier about them. But these guys will definitely make eye contact. I mean, they'll look right at you. It's kind of creepy because they got like the snake eyes, But
yeah.
No, they're coming along very nicely. We love them.
All right, guys, checking the new place out. Hi, birds. Are you guys gonna be friends with Beans? Bruno, you didn't have to push them all out of there, honey. Bruno, I think the birds are gonna enjoy having Beans up here. I bet they'll come say hi and hang out. Look at them all run. So Bruno and I came back from our walk on the trail this morning, and all the birds were like checking this place out. I think they want to be friends with Beans.
Well, and only 5 of them remember this being their run.
Oh, that's true.
All the other 23 were down there.
Yeah.
So the adults had to be up here telling stories about these turkeys and everything else that's been up here. We had a possum in here one time.
We used to sleep in here.
Yeah, we got another beautiful day today. Definitely not as much sunshine, but I really like the progress we made yesterday because there was tons of those cinder blocks and things that we used to hold the tarps down. So we're taking a different approach.
Kyle carried them all out of there. I didn't even pick one up.
I put too many on one time and I almost turned my tractor over.
Yeah,
I've gotten really good at hovering over the front loader control so that if I start to go, you just drop it, let it down, drop some bricks. It's, I had to pick them all up again. But I got them out of here and very happy about that. We were fighting the wind a little bit more yesterday, but I think today to finish this out, it's going to be straightforward, quick, and easy, right?
I think so. And we do need to get this done as quick as possible because we don't want Chad coming over here and just stringing up a bunch of string everywhere to give us a fence.
I don't know. The more I plan and the more I look at it, I kind of do. Like if he's, I know Beans is kind of rejecting the idea of being pulled away from his mama.
Yeah, poor Beans.
And we get that. We had little Mario and Koopa. I think they nursed on our mama.
Oh, for over a year.
It was there. We saw them. Yeah. So
I
get
too long.
It. We weren't in a situation where we had to pull them, so we just kind of let it happen. And they're still best friends. It's all good, but it's a little different with Beans, and we want them here.
Yes.
The other side of that coin, and Chad kind of let the steer out of the bag.
Oh my gosh. All the jokes, guys.
That's so bad. But yes, we are also talking to another couple who have a YouTube channel, and so we're going to collaborate with them and work with them, and we're going to go ahead and make sure Beans has a friend as soon as possible so that the two of them are going to be together. And ultimately, they're going to be similar in size. This one is, we'll give you more details on it, but we're really looking forward to that, and that way Beans...
I don't want Beans to be alone, guys. He'll be out here with us. Like, we'll come in and see him, and Bruno will get to meet him, and I think the birds are going to try to be friends with him, but he needs like 100% time friend.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that, but
100%. A full-time friend?
A full-time friend.
A full-time friend. Or 100% time friend. Either way. Yeah, you guys know, we're going to be up here talking to him, hanging out, I'm going to win him over. I got to beat Chad and Ray to that, right? Challenge accepted.
You guys heard it.
Okay, well, next step, like I said, we're going to get this other tarp on there, and then this will be ultimately complete structurally. Mm-hmm. Probably have to add some reinforcement so the tarps don't catch wind on those real windy days and take off, but a lot of good progress here. If you've made it this far, you're probably not one of these people, but there was a correction made to my last video, and yes, I heeded the corrections. A half acre is still 208 on one side and 104 on the other. Thank you so much. I was calculating wrong. I was doing a quarter acre, and Shannon would have figured that out and corrected me eventually.
I never questioned Kyle's math, ever.
This was just a test. I intentionally did this to find out if Shannon would catch what I was doing or not.
Clearly not, guys.
Yeah. No, so thanks, guys. Yeah, you are exactly right. So we're gonna come back to that. I still have not settled on exactly the plan for the fencing and everything, but I am still attempting to hit a half of an acre with proper measurements.
All those proper measurements, guys.
Guys, we love and appreciate you so much. We thank you for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Looks good.